layout real.
They say it's up then, and it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to First John, 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to First John, I read verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Marshall.
Out there teaching it like we teach. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. They
say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
We in the game now, Marshall. We on, we live. All right, Shalom. Look, we got the phone lines open. If anybody want to chime in, say for instance you don't want to be on the live, you want to call in or whatever. Say you're a bit nervous, talk to the priest. All right, we understand. You got a number you can call, and that number is 712-832-8330. And the access code is 9101409. All right, you call in, ask your questions, come with your comments. All right, then you can click that chat. We about to put the link in there right now. Let me put my spirit. Oh, you got it. Okay, he got it in there.
Okay, sir.
We'll put the link in the chat. All right, if you want to come up on the stage and you got a question, you got a comment. Whether you for us or against us, you know what I mean? It's all welcome, okay? We definitely welcome the smoke. Ain't that right, Marshall? We don't run from the smoke like our fake African did on the last. the fake African ran from that smoke, boy. He ran from that smoke, and then when he lied and said we called him a bitch ass nigga, I said, "Oh my God."
Oh no, he ain't say that, Cap. No.
Yeah, he did. Now you know I talk to him. Boy, you gonna be apologizing, punk. You know what I'm saying? Jose Crash, I know you listen. All right. And listen up. And hear me good, punk. You are going to apologize for that lie. Because that's terrible that you would do such a thing. I don't care if you are actually an African. I would never lie on you. You understand? First of all, I'm a soldier, nigga. I would never get in my feelings and then go run and tell and lie on you and say you did something knowing you didn't. I would never do that.
Yeah, let's see if he. I want to see if he man enough. Like you said, I know he watched. I want to see if he man enough to come here and apologize for lying like that because
I don't know.
We didn't say that, man. You know, you admitted that you wasn't an African. You don't know what tribe you're from. Your daddy is from Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You dealing with some real priests and prophets up here, man. This ain't no these ain't no fly-by guys that you can just tell anything. You know what I'm saying, Cap?
Right. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was crazy. All right, I'm gonna send you the layout right now.
Okay, come on, sir. I'm just trying to
DMG. Hey, boy, you got some explaining to do, brother.
Me?
No, I said DMG.
Oh, okay. Here come this weirdo.
You got some explaining to do, DMG, because you think Martin Luther King is a legend.
Oh,
you believe
no.
Martin Luther King Jr. is a legend when that man is a complete loser, right? That man is a complete loser. All right. So let me see. I'm sending you the layout. You should have that right now. All right.
Okay, come on.
A lot of folks been talking. A lot of folks start talking about it. My Shalom. Now since the Carmelo Anthony trial, you know what I mean. Lot of people been talking about Martin Luther King and his dream, and did it come true? And was it such a great idea? I know it wasn't. I ain't got to believe. I know it wasn't. We are living the proof of it. You understand? Hey, what you on?
Adam, you got to show your screen, man.
Yeah,
you gotta show your screen.
Shit. No weirdo shit, man. We're gonna kick you. You know what I'm saying? Real quick if you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't show that screen and don't be on no weirdo shit.
Right.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, you down, sir? You ain't. Okay, you gotta hit that button on the thing to call us next time.
Yeah, if anybody want to call in, anybody got anything they want to questions you got that you want to put in the chat?
Nah.
Whether it's biblical.
Hold on.
You just want to stance on something, you need an opinion.
Oh, no problem.
You know what I'm saying? Put any question in the chat, you know what I'm saying, and we'll get at it. Mahmoud Raal, we got to see your screen. I'm not bringing nobody up if I don't see if I don't see your face.
Yeah, and no weirdo shit. I'm telling
you. Yeah, no you're gonna get banned. Now you ain't gonna get kicked, you're gonna get banned.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We know you white boys out there love showing your little penis, man.
You know like what make them think that another man won't even see that?
Right.
and see, this is who Martin Luther King Jr. thought that it was a good idea to join.
Damn right. Yeah.
Was these sick white people, man? He thought that it was a good idea to join them. He said in his heart, in his mind, and you know why that is, right? Because he was with a white woman. He was with a white girl before he got with Coretta Scott King. You know, I got the it is gay pride, but that too. And they are some prideful bastards too, especially when it comes to that gay, that LG and that B and that T and that Q and that plus. Don't leave out the plus. There's a whole bunch of pluses to their gayness. They adding all kind of shit to it. They add new colors to the rainbow. They add new letters. Yes. Hey man, I don't even understand. But hey, let that devil have that. He can have all the gay he wants. You understand? He can handle. Hey, he can handle it. He can have it.
You are Edomites. You are Edomites. Show your face, man. Come on up here.
Hey, no, ain't no sweat. Shit, hey, you gotta ask him no more.
Yeah, Cap. Hey, look, Cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never had a dream. Little white boys and little white girls holding hands, Cap. I mean, if I ever have a dream about the oppressor, he trying to chase me or something. Something is going wrong in the dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never a you gotta show your face. I'm not bringing you up. Nobody's coming up if they don't show their face. No, especially if I don't know you.
Yep.
Yeah, especially if I don't know you. So yeah, they dropping off, and I tell them that they drop off, so that's cool.
Yeah, we ain't gonna worry about it. We ain't even gonna worry about it. But like I said, this is Martin Luther King's dream, and who he said that we should join. This shit crazy. A filthy and disgusting people such as themselves. We should have joined them. They had our people going around sitting up in they restaurants getting beat upside the head with all of the ingredients that's supposed to go in the skillet. The eggs, the flour, the sugar. You understand? Boiling hot water, all that shit to make some good food with. Well, of course, you know, they don't know how to make good food. But all that shit to make good food, they was pouring it on top of our head, throwing it in our face. Yeah, Martin Luther King thought it was good to join them. You
And
know
so,
what I
like,
mean?
if I could, sir,
Go ahead.
that's one thing I don't understand, right? Because black people, you know, if you know what I'm saying, if I tell a black person he can't come to my restaurant and eat, you know what he gonna say? Well, nigga, I don't want to come and eat in your restaurant anyway.
Man.
But y'all got beat upside the head with pots and pans and skillets. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And after these people tell you, I don't want you in my restaurant. I don't want to serve you.
Nah.
Why don't you do like you do other niggas? I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat your nasty. You know, niggas gonna rag. I don't want to eat your nasty food anyway. Your potato salad ain't no good anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Marshall. Would say beat upside the head with pots and pans. That is insane. Oh man.
Like,
None of that was worth any of it, Marshall. None of that was worth it. Grab that layout. Pull that layout.
Okay, come on. Sorry,
I
got
got
you.
to pull it up on my end too. So I can play a video.
Yeah, I got it. Man, we're not Edomites, man. ISUPK is the devil, huh? Okay. Adam the thug. The ISUPK is the devil. We're Edomites. Can you prove that? Can you prove anything that you're saying? I don't think you can.
Uh-oh.
All right, I got the layout up, Cap, whenever you're ready, bro.
All right, hold on 1 second. I think I'll. Let me see. Well, I want you to start.
All right, who we got? Who we got? Manuel, Mahmoud, Raul. What you back there doing, man?
No, hey man, block this bitch ass. Huh? Just block him, man.
Yeah, I just banned them all over.
Yeah, this man, that's not for this shit.
First.
Well, he's sitting there dancing and shit like he's stupid. This is white people, man. Like that's real life. That is real life. Them. That's them.
Yeah, right.
Real life. And Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream that little black boys and little white boys and little black girls and little white girls will join hands." And come on, man. Do you know what was insane about that speech, Marshall?
What's that, sir?
When that dude said that his dream is, this is the first thing he said about his dream. Matter of fact, hold on, Marshall. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Okay, hold on. Wait, before you say that, I'm gonna respond to the white man is the civilization builder. Let me tell you something, Adam dog. The black man has created damn near everything on the face of this earth, right? You know, we create the car. White people create car insurance, man, just to put us in some type of debt. You know, we create the light bulb. Y'all create the light bill. You know what I'm saying? It just never stops with you folks, man.
Right.
You take whatever we create, and then you have to make it. You have to, you know what I'm saying, oppress our people and try to monetize off of it. So you didn't build anything. You conquered, you stole, you raped, robbed, and murdered everywhere you went. You're still doing it to this day, and you know they haven't built anything. They're thieves. You know what I'm saying? It's a lock, yes, sir.
Oh, you know, sir. Hold on, let me see.
I've created everything.
Hold on 1 second. Keep rocking it out until I find this.
Okay, okay, come on, sir. I'll keep entertaining this idiot. He said we created everything. We didn't oppress you. So what was slavery? That's not oppression. Like, what are you talking about, man? What did he say? We stole nothing. Hold on, we got also a lot. Hey, Shalom, what's going on out? You on mute. Yeah, I think you're still muted, brother. Yeah, so he's trying to make it again. He's trying to make a difference between the. What's the difference? I want to know the difference between the Edomite and a small hat. What is the difference, man? You put that in the chat. We ain't got to come up, man. We know you're gonna have your face covered with some bunny ears on top. Oh man, you got the bunny ears popping up. A lot. Shalom, Yabashim Shapata. What's going on?
Hey, shalom. Adawan Yemi. How about Hashem? How was Shabarak? I'm Tawab over here. How about you all? Y'all doing Tawab, sir?
Yeah, that's right, Christ. Yep. From the walk and roll on this Martin Luther King Jr., a legend. All right, we got some old guy named Willie Cap. Bring him up. He's showing his face. So
hello. How's it going?
Yeah, how we doing, man?
The white man is not the devil. The white.
Block him up. No, don't even bring devils up here, man.
Yeah, I just banned him, man.
We ain't got time for that.
And see, and this is what proves our point with white people. They are not sincere about anything. You know what I'm saying? This is why we need to separate from these people, man. Because they come on here, they try to act like everything is good. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna turn around and do something homosexual. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, man. Halakama, if you can find me that scripture, where war was in his heart.
Oh, come on, sir.
You can find me that real quick, man, because these oppressors, that's how they look at us in everything that we do. They want to use us for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They want to use us for that's it. They want to use us for entertainment. They want to oppress us. They want to you know what I'm saying, unalive us. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? So Cap, you can have it back whenever you want, sir. So good.
No, go ahead. I'm still trying to get this.
Oh, okay, come on, so yeah, I keep rocking out there.
I'm trying to pull the layup on my end as well.
Okay, pseudo prophets. Hey, awakening. What was it? Awakening of his soul. Of his soul, Lee. Hey, you can come up, man. You can come up. The link is in the chat. You blacks do too. We do what? What do we do too? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, sir. I got you, Adawan.
All right, go ahead when you got it.
Come on. The book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 21. And it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war.
Yeah, so the words of his mouth was smooth. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, man. The white man is gonna tell you we love everybody. God loves everybody. We should all come together. We one people. And what they love to say, we all bleed red. That's how they get you Negroes out there all the time. We all bleed red, but it's a different bloodline that we got. Go ahead and keep reading.
Come on, sir. But war was in his heart.
That's all that's in his heart, man. This is the Bible telling you this, man. This is the Bible telling you. Then you send it in real life. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war is in his heart, man.
Mm-hmm.
He hates you. You know what I'm saying? It's on his mind at all times is how to take out the black man and the black woman. They're doing it with abortion clinics. They're doing it with taking these brothers out of your household. They're doing it with putting drugs in our neighborhoods, man. I mean, what if you don't understand that it's a war on a black man and a black woman, the black household? Then I just don't know. You got to be living under a goddamn rock.
In denial.
What'd you say?
So they're in denial.
Yeah, most definitely. You in denial if you don't want to see that, man. And that's a terrible thing, man. Go ahead and keep reading.
Come on, sir. His words were softer than oil.
His words were softer than oil, man. He'll keep coming back. Look, an apology to a white man ain't nothing. before he even start all the conversation, he'll say, "I just want to apologize before he disrespects you. He's gonna apologize." You know what I'm saying? He got real soft words. Go ahead and keep reading.
Come on, sir. Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawn swords, man, because he's gonna stab you in the back. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard that song? Backstabbers, they smile in your face. Yeah.
All the time they want to take your place, the backstabber.
Right, ain't a backstabber.
Hey, that's definitely the white. Hey, you see what Captain Cesario told him? You see what Captain Cesario told that devil? Oh, let me shake your hand. He said, "You don't shake your hand."
He ain't shaking your hand.
He said, "Watch him on the way out. He might try to stab me in the back." Hey, Cap was on it. Watch it, man.
Right.
Listen, we already know not to trust these people.
That's
You
right.
understand? You do. You love dealing with them. You trust them. You understand? With everything in you. But we don't, man. You understand? We can't. As we can see, they have given us nothing to trust. Here go the awakening dude in the chat again. What's wrong with you, man? You all right?
He high, Cap. He on that. He
a troll, man. He don't never come up on stage. He like that sister Light that come on here just to troll.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you got something you want to say, man? Come on up on the stage, man. I'll be typing. You know what I mean? Come up on the stage, man. All right. So, man, I ain't start that. Okay, go ahead, Marsha. Let's kick it off with them with them four little sisters, man. Because I just cannot see why. Listen, hey Autumn, we ain't gonna keep talking to you, man. You understand? We don't care where you at.
Right.
You gonna show your camera, show your face, or you gonna do something else for the day. Right.
What that African tell? Go lay down.
hold on 1 second. Now we got a cat that got a comment.
Okay, go on.
I can't see your name, but it said, "I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." So what's your point of putting that scripture in there? I see you putting a bunch of scriptures in there.
What's that TikTok got one?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Okay.
Goofy said all we do is worship Saturn. What's the worship of Saturn? What's they say something stupid? What's they say that thing around your neck like a damn fool?
He said Saturn or Sabbath, sir?
Saturn.
Oh.
Then he said Israelites were not black. LOL. Hey, the joke is on your dumb ass. Because the scripture says that the Jews are black. This is crazy. Give me that precept part where it said that they are black unto the ground. Woo. Let's see. Let me read some more of these comments. Hold on.
Come on, sir. Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Hey, hold on 1 second now. Read it again.
Come on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Because look, he said the scripture never said that, and you just read it. You just read it, and I don't think Goofy heard it. Say it again.
Come on. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
Judah mourneth. You white folks that claim that you are the Jews, y'all ain't mourning. Y'all got money, you got land, you got all kinds of stuff. You got it going on. That's what they got. But Judah is mourning. Keep on.
Come on. And the gates thereof languish.
Mm-hmm. The gates thereof languish. What that's speaking of is our protection.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Our gates languish. You ever seen like an old fence, old gate where it turn around and hang? hanging down. It won't close, won't open. It's just stuck open in position.
A lot of them in the hood, Adawan.
A lot of them in the hood. You understand? A lot of them in the hood. Some of them ain't even got the gates. They just took the shit off, just removed. You understand? So guess what? You know it ain't no protection when the gate is open. The animals can run back there. The white animals can run back there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. All right. So I know you don't and then y'all gotta watch these fake accounts too. ISUPK Kishnev. You understand? Ain't no such thing as no ISUPK Kishnev.
Kishnev. What?
Kishnev.
I ain't tripping, Cap.
Man, stupid. Stupid. Like, get a life. You understand?
Right.
But since you won't, all right. But that's the scripture on that. The Jews are definitely black. You understand? What other color could they be? What other people could they be? Huh? Could they be you? Huh, Mr. Kishnev? Kishnev, come on. Since you're the new school in Kishnev, under Commander Junior High, come on over to
man.
Now he didn't say that point, but you know that. But listen, since you are, come on over to our YouTube and join us, brother Shalom. Watching your come. Go to ISUPK St. Louis on YouTube and come on up, Mr. Kishnev. Kishnev.
That's crazy.
Yep. All right. So since we got that out of the way, all right. Okay. Russian ran school from Moldova. We teach the truth. The so-called Afro-Americans, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the ancient Hebrew. Okay, Mr. Kishnev. Now you know that's a fake account, right? Yeah, y'all know it's a fake account.
Yeah, I went on there and said the cap.
He don't even know what to say to me. He don't even know what to say to me. He don't even know what to say to me. Oh man. Yep. All right, come on with it, Marshala. Let's get it.
Okay, come on, sir. 1 second. It says 4 precious little black girls unalived in a church during the civil rights movement.
Man, you know who was responsible for this? Not only the KKK, but Martin Luther King Jr. himself. He was responsible for those little girls being blown up. What was it? 11 to 14, I believe. I believe it was 3 14-year-olds and 1 11-year-old. Three precious little babies of ours got blown up. All because Martin Luther King Jr. thought that it was a good idea to join us to these devils when they don't want to join your black ass, man. You got to understand that. You are trying to force yourself on the people that don't even want you. That don't make no sense. That really doesn't make any sense. You know, like now think about something for instance. Black people, right, have a saying that I've been hearing for a long time, and I'm sure they've been saying this thing for a longer time than how long I've been hearing, right? I have always heard this saying about you can't love somebody that don't want to be loved. Who ever heard that saying?
Come on, sir.
You can, and you know when black folks use that, right? We use that when it comes to our relationship, when it comes to our marriages with one another. You know, when one is ready to get out the relationship, they tired of the other one. They say things like that. They say things like, you know what? You can't keep nobody that don't want to be kept. Ain't that the other one? Ain't that the other one? You can't keep nobody that don't want to be kept. Can't you see that the white man does not want to be kept by you? Can't you see that the white man does not want to be loved by you? None of them. They don't. Use the mic, sis. So I can hear you.
I said the red flags are there. They are there, and they are written in scripture too.
Red flag ain't even it, boy. God damn. I mean, if it don't get more clearer than this, you right. You right though, sis. The signs and the flags and everything, the bullets, everything else that come along with, you understand, us being us and them being them. Okay, it's all there, huh?
That's right.
A lot of our people still being bamboo. A lot of our people don't want to wake up.
Yeah, they don't. A lot of them don't. You right.
Because that movie Disclosure that they got coming out, it ain't what you think it is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't. They do not. Like I said, man, 4 of these little sisters of ours, man, got blown up. The KKK put a bomb under some church steps. What year was that, Marshala?
Let me see. What incident you talking about again, sir?
With the little girl. What you read?
Oh, Salaki, sir. My bad.
I know, swear.
The civil rights. It says the 4 young girls tragically unalive during the civil rights movement, which were victims of the 1963 16th Street Baptist Church bombing in Birmingham, Alabama.
1963. This is what happened to 4 little girls as they was going to church. Right? They were going to church. That's a whole nother topic. You know, we'll talk about that later. But they was going into the church, and the damn bomb detonated and blew them little girls to smithereens. Like how can anybody look back at what all went on during that time, before time? Anybody that got any type of knowledge of what was going on before that, during that, and now after that. The same with us. The same with us. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, man. These are the same evil people that we've always been dealing with. And we always want to turn around and join them. I can't wait to have this discussion with this brother later on, because I really want to know what he's going to bring to prove that this man in his march was successful. When it wasn't, man. It was not. Forcing yourself. Matter of fact, well, I'll slow it down because I was about to skip. But I want to bring up the different schools and all of that, and the little sister Ruby Rich. You understand? Well, she big sister now. You understand? She my 18 now, but she was back then when it went down. She was 6. You understand? A little precious little 6-year-old, man. And what gets me more, and I can't wait to go and read out of this book again. This book that we got here called Let the Children March. Anytime we have this discussion, anytime Martin Luther King month come up, I always go into this book, you know. And then I got another one. It's the story of the Birmingham civil rights movements in photographs. I love using this one too. You understand? Because it shows, it has the pictures. You know, the news was going around as we was marching and walking around. The news and reporters, they were everywhere, you know, filming everything, getting video, getting pictures, you know. And so we turn around and we got a bunch of pictures to display on her. But read a little more of this one, and then we're gonna jump to the next one.
Okay, come on, sir. The names of the girls: Addie Mae Collins, 14; Curl Denise McNair, 11. Curl Roseman Robertson, 14.
What they say
And
about say their name? Say their name, god damn it. You hear
Come
what I'm
on,
saying? Say their Go ahead.
sir. Addie Mae Collins, 14. Curl Denise McNair, 11. Curl Roseman Robertson, 14. Cynthia Dion Wesley, 14. It says they were. Oh, Salaki, sir. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, 4 little babies. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. It says they were unalive when members of the Ku Klux Klan planted a bomb that detonated beneath the church step as the girls prepared for Sunday school. Their devastating deaths became a powerful catalyst for the civil rights movement, accelerating the passing of the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
And how powerful was it? Because they kept on going. They kept doing it. You understand?
Okay.
They unalive us. It's not like they learned their lesson and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe. Look at what we've just done to 4 innocent little babies. We need to stop this." That ain't what they said, because they still doing it to this day. They still doing it to this very day. So did they learn their lesson? It was a powerful catalyst to change or something? No, it was not. You understand? And to bad too. If you got something you want to say, you want to come out, see the eyes in the chat. If you got something you would like to say, you welcome to come to the stage. Click that link, come on up, turn that camera on, and let's talk about
it. Hey, I'm about to ban this dude too.
That's probably Autumn, right?
Yeah, it probably is, sir.
I think that's him. Yeah. So, all right, read the next one. Read the next one on Ruby. Or did you want to read
Come on, it says it got a video, then said at just 6 years old, Rudy Bridges. Like, let me go back to the top. It says Rudy Bridges, first black girl to integrate at all-white school. It says at just 6 years old, Rudy Bridges experienced a complex mix of confusion, intense loneliness, and extraordinary bravery. While
go ahead. I'm sorry.
While desegregating William France Elementary School in New Orleans, because her parents didn't explain that she was entering an all-white school.
Now stop for a second. This goes to show you just how much her parents were Christian pieces of garbage. This baby is 6 years old, has no clue as to what she is getting into the next morning. No goddamn clue whatsoever. They didn't even tell her, you going to an all-white school, baby. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be a lot. They didn't even prep the baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one second word. First off, I ain't prepping shit. Not no 6 years old. I ain't prepping you to go deal with that. You understand? I'm gonna protect you from it. That's what I'm gonna do. They should have never sent her. Absolutely, I agree with that.
That's a fact.
Speak on the mic, see. Anybody got anything to say on the mic so I can read?
Well, in my opinion, the parents should have never sent their children to an all-white school like that. Because you have to, that's experience that you would never want your children to learn and to go through that type of persecution. That because that 6-year-old don't have no power to change nothing, especially compared to 100 people, she don't even know she's alive. And the reason the white people is killing us off in them because they don't want us to rise up in them and power. Because when we wake up and know who we are and we rise up in power, those white people will run. They will run for their life. That's why they going under these bunkers. Right now to this day, all of them.
Oh, they know what's coming. They actually know what's in the Bible is real. That Christ is coming to free niggas, spinks. You understand? Wetbacks. They know it. You know, it's the sleeping Christians they don't know. They think he's coming back for everybody. That ain't what the Bible says. The Bible does not say that he's coming back to free all people from their sin.
You don't
It's
believe in Christianity, right? So do you support and believe in Christianity?
You asking me that? Are you in this school? Huh?
I'm just trying to make sure.
You just trying to make sure what? Do you not see and know by now all these classes you've been in, shows you've been to, that we are completely against Christianity? That's the second thing that's been destroying blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The first is the so-called white man. You ain't gotta make sure. We for sure are against that religion and all others. You understand? The only thing that we support and defend in here is our faith, and that's the truth, according to the Bible. We ain't got nothing to do with no. We got nothing to do with Christianity.
Revelator, the only way.
We don't get down with none of that. So you ain't got to worry about that at all. All right. Go ahead, Marshall.
What I was gonna say, Cap, is like the article was saying they was getting this little girl ready for school. I mean, you know how excited, even me as a young kid, excited to go to school, and they parents didn't even tell her where she was going. Like, you putting your school clothes out, you getting ready for school. You know what I'm saying? You got everything laid out. You maxing your socks and your drawers together. It's the first day of school. You got to be on point. You know what I'm saying, Cap? You got to be right going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking you going to school to have fun, meet new friends, find a new class, new teacher. But your parents are setting you up to go to school to get harmed and beat and cursed out and called all kind of names. Like, how do you not keep your child from something like that? You know what I'm saying? Christianity makes you force your way on people that don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That's what that does. Salakia, sir.
No, you good. That was horrible. That whole thing was horrible, man. You understand? Like I said, this sister even having to endure that mess. This baby, at that time, she was a baby. 6 years old. Her parents didn't even tell her what was going on. Read some more, Marshall.
Come on. It says
this is the confusion part they said it had. You understand? It says she had, but she was confused. Right? Go ahead.
Khan says because her parents didn't explain that she was entering a all-white school.
Mm-hmm.
She initially thought the screaming hostile crowd were a Mardi Gras celebration.
This child thought she was about to see people throwing beads. You understand? That's what she thought. Because guess what? In New Orleans, they're known for having chaotic crowds and parties at Mardi Gras. So she thinks she's witnessing another Mardi Gras. Everybody standing out both sides of the street while she's walking down the middle of it. You understand? While she's riding down the middle. Because I think they escorted her in cars, walked her, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
What's going on, Cap?
Hey,
Shalom, what's going on?
What's going on? So a lot. How you doing, brother? All right.
Yeah, shalom.
Yep. Officer called support the building right along with Halakha Mod in the building. Got some soldiers with me. Yep.
Come.
So yeah, that's what she thought she was witnessing. And Mardi Gras. All right. When this child had no idea. You know what I mean? Read a little more, Marshall.
Come on, sir. It says her actual day-to-day experience inside the school involve severe isolation. White parents pulled their children out of her class, yeah, Salakia, meaning she was the only student taught by her teacher.
She was the only student. You know what them other parents went in there and did? They said, "Oh, my kids ain't finna learn with this nigger," and
Right.
pulled all of the kids out the school. Now, how traumatizing for this baby. You know what I mean? Because that's what you're supposed to go to school. You know, and of course, little kids want friends. They want to play with the other kids. They want to sit and learn with the other kids. You know what I mean? They can't wait to go to lunch and eat with the other kids. They can't wait to go to recess. You know what I mean? And play with the other kids.
Right.
But this child got completely isolated. One teacher said, "Okay, I'll teach. Oh, all right. Since she's going to be here, since she's not going to go to a nigger school, since she's going to be here, then I'll teach her." Just her. And this one damn teacher all goddamn day. Come on, man. This is horrible. Shame on Martin Luther King, that loser, and her parents, man. Her parents was complete losers for this. I'm not traumatizing my children, man. And Martin Luther King thought that it was a good idea for the world, since they had the cameras and they had, photographs, videos now, for the world to see how white people mistreat black people. The world needs to see our sufferings. This fool, he actually thought that was a good idea. Man, let me tell you something. I'll be damned if I turn around and say, you know what? I think it's a good idea for us to get beat out there in the middle of the street trying to go to school. I think that's a good idea for us to be going to school and they blow us up before we get in it. Like they did to the little girls at the church. I think that'd be a good idea. They could push this thing further and it can advance. It could be the catalyst, like I said in the article. It could be the catalyst that empowered the civil rights movement. This ain't power at all, man. This is terrible. And this is weak leadership right here. Martin Luther King was no leader at all. Go ahead, Doc.
Salaki Cap, if I could.
Come on with it.
That's a heavy point you bringing out, and I hope I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I see similarities, and it wasn't a good idea for those parents to send their daughter to that school. Almost as if they're sending her to the torture chamber. And even today, it wasn't a good idea for Carmelo Anthony's parents to, number one, not get a black lawyer.
Yeah.
Believe that, not seek counseling from the ISUPK for one, but seek counsel from, Charleston White, which absolutely makes no sense out of one.
None at all.
And
hold on real quick if I could. Now look at what Charleston White is saying about the Anthony family. You know what I mean? Look at what he's saying about them now. This is a shame. And you're right, they should have never took counsel from that dude who often plays both sides of the fence. You'll often see Charleston White on both sides of the fence. Mm-hmm. You understand? More so on the white side than he's ever on the black side. But he plays both sides of the fence. That's horrible to take any type of advice. I could never even take any type of advice from that dude about nothing. Absolutely nothing. Go ahead.
Sir. And especially when your child's life is on the line. Why would you play like that? That's nothing to play up. Why would I don't get it, it's like, it's like they didn't I don't understand why, this time, as much as we as a people have seen as many times as we have been screwed around as a people, we've seen this play over and over again. How did they not know, or how would they assume that, why would they gamble, with their child, with his life, with his freedom, with the all-white jury, So, those are similarities that I saw, with you talking about the parents, because the parents of this young girl, because I imagine that girl was traumatized for the rest of her life after experience like that, so I don't understand, why parents would gamble with their children's, life well-being. I yield, sir.
Right, Kyle. We don't take gambles in here. We protect one another, our brothers. We protect our sisters, and we definitely protect our children. But we're not gambling. We're not taking a chance on, putting you out there. And let's see if the lion gonna bite you. When lions, guess what? And animals are known for doing what they do. Pit bulls bite.
Right.
Ain't nobody. You see what happened to Pop on Friday? Hey, don't bite me, dog. Don't bite me, dog. And what the dog do? The dog bit his ass, because that's what dogs do. Dogs bite you. The white man is a dog. He's an animal. And as much as you don't bite me, dog, I love you. I will take care of you, dog. Here's a bone. You know what I'm saying? The dog ain't worry about that bone when he see your black ass. He's gonna bite you.
Right.
He ain't worry about that bone. He'll get that bone later. But right now, he's gonna get your bone. You understand? So that's the same thing, man. Like, put our children out there. Like I said, that was horrible, man. I'm sure now she holds it pretty well. I've watched several of her videos. And she's a very well-educated sister. You understand? She seems like she is put together, but I'm sure that she is traumatized by what happened to her. I mean, she was 6, man, and then her parents didn't even tell her. My son, did you read that part yet? Read that. What parents told her to do.
Come on, sir.
I think it's coming up right after that.
Okay, come on. It says, meaning she was the only student taught by her teacher, Barbara Henry, for the entire year. She was not allowed to go to the cafeteria or play on the playground. Deep loneliness, reflecting on the experience.
Now, hold on. Now, how you gonna not let a child go to recess, man? That's part of their day.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's part of their day. I don't know how, but whoever figured that shit in, it worked. Sit them kids down, let them have a little lunch, let them have a little recess, and they come back in there and learn some more, and take their bad ass home. Send baby kids home to baby. Right. You understand? And I don't know who thought of that, but boy, it's a good idea. It should work. You understand? All my kids smart as hell, and it worked. All right, so it's time. Go get my babies and bring them home. You understand? But like I said, she couldn't even go to recess. She couldn't go to lunch with nobody. A whole year. Oh man, that was terrible. Just think about it. That is terrible, man. And Martin Luther King, like I said, he is a loser for this, man. You don't get any points for this. He ain't earned any stripes. You're a loser, man. Our children should not have to go through this. And when you putting them through it, you understand? For you thinking it's a good idea for them to go through this, we shouldn't be doing it to our kids, man. What's that? Go get them money.
We can't hear the brother Cap. He need to get whatever microphone to use.
You know how the kids are. The kids are vicious. So you can imagine the nigga that just thinking the way the kids was talking about the little girl. If she had went to the playground, she would have been abused. at the plate, but there was no peace there, and to not bring up those facts. But I mean, it's a disgrace, you know, and you know how they are.
Yeah, you know how they are, and you gonna send her out there. That's terrible. That's terrible. Read it a little more. Give me that part with the parents and what the parents told, what the mama told.
Come on, sir. It says later note. It says reflecting on the experience, Bridges later noted that what resonated most with children she spoke to years later was the heavy loneliness and being completely excluded from her peers. Unwavering courage, escorted daily by U.S. Marshals, she never cried, complained, or missed a single day of school, carrying out a silence, resilience, and grace, peace, and compassion. Despite the hatred she faced from the mob, she didn't harbor anger. She even began praying for the protesters on her walk to school every morning.
Now this is Christianity at its finest, man. This is Martin Luther King and his dream at its finest. This is her Christian parents at its finest. The mother told her to ignore that. That's what she told her to do. Ignore that mess. That's what she told her, baby. Don't even worry about them. Don't even worry about them calling you nigger. Don't even worry about them spitting at you. Don't even worry about them throwing rocks. They were throwing stuff at these adults were, not just children, not little kids her age, teenagers, early 20s, adults, the parents of these kids that was going to these schools. They were throwing things at her. They were spitting at her, adults. And her mother told her, just ignore that. Just ignore that, baby. Don't worry about that. It's be all right. It's be all right. That's what she told her. Okay. Hold on before you read some more, Marsha. Let me play this video. This is the sister right here.
When an extraordinary young girl helped change America by integrating what
and know this for a fact. She ain't helped change a goddamn thing, because nothing about white America has actually changed. Nothing at all has actually changed about white America. Yeah, they said that they have to allow us in their schools, which was a horrible idea. And people, this is what gets me. Okay, I'm gonna play this video, but I'm gonna ask this question again. And I'm gonna say this again: is that people believe at one point there were no schools for us to go to, but we're gonna find out. Did we actually have schools or not? Because it would seem as if we didn't. All right.
Right.
Play this video real quick.
Was an all-white elementary school in the South. Her childhood was frozen in time in a famous painting. But she has grown up now, and this week she returned to a very different school in a very different time. Wyatt Andrews continues her story in tonight's Eye on America.
When the school year began last Monday at France Public Elementary School in New Orleans.
Now the school is all black. You understand? Because guess what? All the whites moved out and went somewhere else. So now the school is all black. Okay.
Black children were welcomed freely.
See you later.
And
notice how they welcome freely now. They welcome freely. They put a nigger principal in there, nigger teachers in there. You understand? Nigger custodian in there. No, niggas freely walking there now. You understand? But when it was all white, oh no.
Hey, Salaki Cap.
Go ahead.
We got a brother on stage, Parrell Laquarius, I think the name is. I don't want to mess your name up, brother. Do you want me to bring him up, sir? Or?
Hold on 1 second. One second. Okay. No, we'll bring you up in 1 second, Parrell.
The parents who assembled outside the school showered.
Look at how happy them parents look now. School all black. It ain't integrated. It ain't whites and blacks. You know what I'm saying? It's all black. And look at how good the parents walking the kids in their look. That's how it should have been. That's how it should have stayed. You understand? With us walking our kids into our school, right. Not trying to force ourselves into their schools, to where Ruby Bridges was traumatized. She thought she was hearing the chaos from a damn Mardi Gras. That's what she thought she was hearing. She wasn't understanding. They were nigga, not in our school. You know what I'm saying? They hollering 2, 4, 6, 8. We will never integrate. She didn't understand none of that shit. She don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
She waiting, looking for the goddamn bead to go flying across the goddamn. You understand? She waiting to watch them throw the damn beads. Oh, baby. But like I said, but you see this scene right here, everybody's looking good. Mothers and children, fathers and children, all black. Everybody is looking good. This is what Martin Luther King's dream should have been right here. Is he should have, I have a dream that black schools stay black, white schools stay white. That's what the fuck his dream should have been.
Right.
Because guess what? Our children, we will be doing a lot better than what we are now. You understand? But what did they come up with? Since they integrated us into their school, they came up with the prison to the school to prison pipeline.
Okay.
They knew that their schools was going to eventually one day lead us to a jail cell. Why? Because they wasn't gonna teach us shit. Here in St. Louis, I don't know if they had this everywhere, but they was doing a thing called No Child Left Behind, to where they push you forward regardless of what your grades is.
Right.
They already know black children sitting in white schools learning about great white men all day and all night. It bores us. Ain't nothing. We ain't into that. You understand? We're not into that, man. We got to sit here in history class. We got to watch about another white man that was so great, that went around killing every goddamn thing, destroying every goddamn, stealing every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? That's what we learned when we was in school. I learned about everybody damn white that was great. That's all. And they know that shit ain't cutting it for us. They know the curriculum that they have for us, it just don't suit us. We're smarter than that. That dumbed down ass curriculum that they got actually for white people, because they know white boys are slow. I forgot that white woman name that came up with the school curriculum. They don't half-ass curriculum. That's why white boys grow up to be school shooters. You understand? Because the curriculum is a failure. And they knew that. So, like I said, that's what Martin Luther King's dream should have been, should have stayed on his people. But it wasn't. Since he was so in love with that white woman before he got with Coretta Scott, he loved white women. He had to have them. And so he thought it was a good idea to join them. And this was terrible. This was a horrible idea. But this is the school when it's all black now.
For them with affection.
You have a good day, yeah. All right.
That's how Ruby Bridges should have been getting sent off to school, with a big old hug and a big old kiss from mama around a whole bunch of black kids. That's how it should have been. You understand? Now look at the difference. Look at the difference in the times, to where here it is, you got an all black school and everybody is full of love and hugs and kisses. The parents, the children, everybody seemed happy going to all black school. But now here's the all white school. Ruby Bridges' mother prepped her and told her, baby, if they get to hollering and screaming and stuff, don't pay no attention, baby. Just ignore it. That's what she told her. Ignore. How the heck can you ignore that? You understand? But now here's the time when Ruby Bridges was going to school. Here it is.
But now imagine 1960, when the parents outside this same school were venting hate. France was among the first.
You see all them adults? You see them adults running? The adults was running like, hold the hell up. A nigger? What? all them white women running to go join what they call the protesters. You understand? But this was a angry, vicious mob of white parents. That's what it was.
First public grade schools in the South to integrate, and the first black child to enter France, 6-year-old Ruby Bridges, came to school with federal marshals every day running this gauntlet of hate.
You see that sign that said God demands segregation? You see that? Let me draw it back a little bit. There you go. You see that? That's white people God right there. You understand? It's to never integrate with the niggas. Okay? That's white people all day long. God demands segregation. Since you Christian, what was the name of it? SCLC, the Southern Christian.
Southern Poverty Law Center, SPLC.
No, not the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh,
the Southern Christian.
Oh, the Southern. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Damn, what was the name of it?
The Baptist Convention or something.
Not something convention, yeah. God damn it. Look it up for me. SCLC. I forgot what the L stand for. The Southern Christian something convention.
Yeah, it's the Southern.
Was the leader of. He was a founder of.
Is it the SBC or is it something?
SCLC. Come on out quickly.
Okay.
SBLC.
SCLC. Now, if I got to find this before you brothers, y'all got them Google machines in y'all hand. Leadership conference. Oh, I'm taking somebody to council. I'm taking you niggas to council. Because y'all didn't find it before I did.
Lucky Cap.
The Southern Christian Leadership Conference. That's what Martin Luther King. Look, and here they are going against the black Christian with white Christianity. You understand? White Christianity is to be separate from niggas. I don't want to be together with you. God demands segregation. This is insane. And here you go. You got Martin Luther King that think that they serve the same God, that think that God is actually coming to save you and them. That's what he taught. That's what Christians teach people. And this is horrible, man. This is terrible thing. That's why I said Martin Luther King is a big loser. He was a big, big loser. He ain't no goddamn legend. What he did was totally wrong for black people, man. A little more than we're gonna bring the brother up.
This gauntlet of hate.
I remember my mom saying to me, Ruby, don't turn around, just look straight ahead. I could see things hitting the pavement. They were actually throwing things.
The parents was actually throwing things. The adults, remember it said the parents rushed out there. Y'all saw them running to get together. The parents rushed out there to get to her first before the kids did. So here's a lot of the teenagers right here. They showed the parents first. Now they showing the teenagers. That's all against this baby. Trying to integrate into this school.
It sounded like a nursery rhyme. And so even when we went home that day, I would sing it 2, 4, 6, 8. We don't want to integrate. So I didn't quite understand what all that meant.
We don't want the going in that school. It's a white school.
Day after day, because the whites were boycotting, Ruby came to class completely alone.
She never cried and she never complained.
Alone, except for her teacher, Barbara Henry.
I thought it was extraordinary that any one child could have the sense of self, the independence that she had.
She had a purpose in life, even at 6.
Dr. Robert Coles is a Harvard professor and children's expert.
She had a purpose in life. This fool, he made him some money. He wrote a book about it. You understand? He made him some money out the ordeal. Oh, she's extraordinary. Oh, yeah, stop. You understand? This is insane, man. This is insane. Ain't no way that I would have put my children through that mess, man. There's absolutely no way.
So, Lock, if I could, sir.
Go ahead. We still got the brother on say.
Nah, he left.
Okay. So he didn't want to hear that.
Yeah, nah, he left. Yeah. So they saying this is extraordinary, and this is it's amazing. I never seen no type of resilience. And like you said, they would never put their kids.
No,
they'll never do this to their children. So to them, it's like, oh my God, like it's like a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Like how she has to be so resilient to take this abuse and all this cussing, but never did anything to protect the little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was never nothing. It was just, oh man, how could she had to be really strong. No, she was forced to go to that school every goddamn day.
Yeah, she was forced.
You think she wanted to be isolated? You think she didn't want to be able to go to the play on the playground?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think this is what she wanted? She was forced, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's lucky, sir.
Yeah, that's terrible how they did that pretty little princess, man.
Right.
It's horrible. She should not have had to endure that. You know what I mean? And like I said, if her parents, her mother and her father actually had some morals, they would have been better off separate. They were like, you know what? I ain't finna put my baby through that. You know what I mean? And shame on any of these parents that has done that. All right?
Slocky Cap.
Go ahead, I
got a precept, sir, if I could.
Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9, and verse 16. For the leaders of this people, cause them to err.
Mm-hmm.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Fact. That's a fact right there. Huh? We are destroyed because of our leadership, man. Us following this loser, Martin Luther King Jr. Look at us now. Look at us now.
Right.
This is insane. And Olivia Hodge is 5161 2300 Jackson Street. If you want to come on stage, if you would like to share anything, you can. I would like to hear if you know the I believe you posted the scripture, and I want to know if you know what you're talking about, if you know who that scripture is talking about. So if you get a chance, you can click that link and come on up on the stage. Yep. Yeah, man, this was horrible. Now, my Charlotte, real quick, skip down to the part about the schools. Because remember, I got a question. And that question is, were there any black schools during the civil rights movement?
Come on, sir.
And tell me what the answer would be. All
right, come on. It says there were thousands of black schools during the civil rights movement.
Wait. Hold on. No. It could only have been like one, maybe two black schools during the time of the civil rights movement, because we were trying to force our children to go to school. Matter of fact, here goes some of the pictures. I'm gonna read a couple of these. Now this one is actually a restaurant. This is from the Birmingham Manifesto. The SCLC launched Project C in early April. Their Birmingham Manifesto included their goals. They demanded that all businesses in the city be desegregated. They also wanted the city to adopt fair hiring practices. African Americans, they insisted, should not be denied jobs based on their skin color. On April 3rd, black activists staged sit-ins at local stores. Now, here's a picture. Hopefully, y'all can see it. I don't know if you're gonna be. Yeah, you can't really see it on the stream, y'all. I hate when I got the background on and won't show nothing else. But it's got a picture saying on April 4th, 1963, college student Dorothy Bell waits for service at a wide only. You know, you gotta say it like that. Wide only. In Birmingham, and it says Bell and 20 others were arrested. If you see this picture with this devil, these devils are ignoring this nigga. You understand? She's sitting there waiting to be served. Excuse me, waitress, hello. And they are ignoring her. They called the police and they are ignoring this nigga. And said, this is a shame, man. This is a shame for Martin Luther King to force black people to humiliate themselves like that.
Like if I could, sir.
Go ahead, Marshall.
Yeah, when I did a class, I did a story on this, kind of like on the same thing, right? Where it's a lady out here out here close to where I stay at, right? It's this racist restaurant out here. Everybody knows it's called 278 South. You know, it's out here with a bunch of white folks, right? So the lady got kicked out. They put her out because they did the same thing. They didn't want no niggas in their restaurant. And you know what the nerve this lady had to say? She said she's not leaving till she get her food.
Oh, God.
Now, lady, you need to get out of there fast. I mean, even if you paid for it, let them have it. You know what I'm saying? Because your food is gonna have all kind of nasty, disgusting things that white folks like to do.
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I would chalk that one up, Cap.
Marshall, listen, you definitely gotta watch where you're getting your food from, especially when you're dealing with these devils. Here in St. Louis, it was a Emo's restaurant on in South St. Louis on Gravois, and I believe it's Arsenal, right? Gravois and Arsenal. There's an Emo's there. The white manager, right? The white workers that worked at this Emo's turned around. Two sisters, a mother and daughter, ordered some pizza. The white workers and white managers ejaculated on these sisters' pieces.
Dang.
Cooked it, gave it to them, let them get home, waited about 35 to 45 minutes, called them and said, hey, this is Emo's. We're giving a courtesy call. Did you enjoy your pizza? They said, yeah, it was pretty good. I said, oh, good. How that cum taste? So we jacked off y'all pizza. Told them. And guess what else happened? The manager had AIDS. The manager had AIDS. Straight up. The manager had AIDS.
Damn, Cap. Whoa, man.
Do I look like? I turned around, hey, lady, we want some pie. We ain't got no Negro pie. Okay, well, 35 miles down the road, I'll go down there then. I ain't finna do like my man said, hold on. Pull out a wad of cash and say, how much money is gonna take to turn one of them white only pies into
right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do like Claude, lady, we are hungry. We want some food. Fuck all that. You said the woman say, I ain't going nowhere till I get my food.
Yeah,
are you crazy?
Right.
Sick and nasty, disgusting things, like you said, that they might put in their food, it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it, Cap.
It's not worth it. You gotta watch these people, man. They are sick. And they absolutely hate us. Absolutely hate our guts, man. These are the things that they do. And it was Martin Luther King's dream for us to integrate with them, to where those sisters couldn't go to Jeff Rose or Bubba's piece. You understand? Right. Uncle Woodrow's piece. You know, give me some old sister names.
Ray's Boom can't go to Ray's Boom Boom room.
Sister pizza. You know what I'm saying? we couldn't get none of those. We had to go to Emo's, right? Where the goddamn white man jacked off on the damn piece. And then called the sisters and asked them how it come taste.
That's crazy.
They are disgusting, man. It was a horrible idea to want to join together with those people. And here's the most school incident. On April 10th, 1963, it had two black students that staged a sit-in at Birmingham Public Library. Guess what they did to them? Called the police on them too. Oh, you can't even see. Dang. There you go. But they called the police on them too and got them out of there. Then check this out. It says Bull Connor recently lost his bid to become mayor of Birmingham. However, he remained the city's public safety commissioner. In that role, he was in charge of the police and fire departments. A hardline segregationist, Connor showed no mercy to the civil rights activists. He ordered police to arrest marchers even if they were protesting peacefully. Connor had once declared that segregation will be enforced in Birmingham to the utmost of my ability. You understand? And here he got a whole line of brothers and sisters standing there protesting against the mess. And you got Bull Connor like, hey, call the police, hey, lock their ass up. Get them now. Put handcuffs on all of them. You understand? And they're peacefully protesting. When in this country, you can protest. It's not unlawful to protest here. For whatever the reason is, you have the right as an American citizen, right, to protest here. But not the niggas. Not the niggers. You understand? The niggers don't have the right. Okay? You ain't got no rights. You got the right to go 35 miles down the road for some Negro pie. That's what you got the right to. Or how about I turn y'all into nigger pie? Y'all remember that scene? That's real shit that happened. That really happened to us. And like I said, I just don't understand the importance of being joined together with these people when you see they hate you. They had us in slavery. How could they ever like us the least bit, let alone love us? How can they like us? Like when people say, oh, I got white friends, man, please. My white friends. You know that troll that came into the class the other night. He said last night, because he's supposed to be a Native American. He said, oh man, I know I'm gonna hurt my white friends with this one. You know what I'm saying? He made a comment about how he was gonna hurt his white friend. Why are you doing that to them if they're your friends? Why are you hurting white people? Why are you gonna say anything? This is how you know we ain't supposed to be joined together.
Yeah, right, sir.
This is how you know us joining together with them is the wrong idea. Them devils had a sign out there that said, God wants segregation. You understand? And that is a fact. We are not supposed to be joined together with no people.
Damn right, Cap.
We are not supposed to be joined together with none of them. Working a job with them, ain't nothing wrong with that. Going to school with them, ain't nothing wrong with that. Living on the same block with them, ain't nothing wrong with it until they whiteness kick in.
Right. Oh, you know that's gonna kick in, Cap.
That's gonna kick in.
That's gonna kick in, Cap.
No, that's gonna kick in. The videos of look at all them videos of Cameron that turn around and these kids, they at their apartment complex, they in the pool, and Karen walks up to the pool like, hey, what are you doing around here? What are you doing? Who are you? Do you live here? No, I think I need you all to get out of here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, hurry. No. Let's go. When they live there. You know what I mean? Like this is insane. Joining together with white people was totally wrong, man. Totally wrong. You want to say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to say the people that Dr. Martin Luther King was like supporting, and the one that he had in his congregation, those are the same people that murdered him. And and when they had murdered him, they filmed this stuff. They documented this stuff. Killing him.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. The same people he supported, adored, and lifted up were the same people that put him in the casket. The same people. Because I've been seeing films now at home, films, documentation. Every time they kill one of us, they document everything.
Mm-hmm.
They write it down and they heard. So you can't deny that it's not true. Because every time they kill one of us, they heard on online. What they put in their magazines, paper, movies, everything. So Dr. Martin Luther King been emotional service. It just keeps making it worse and worse. Every day. It's worse. So every time white people white. They document. They are everywhere on movies, TV, video, video games, everywhere. They document this stuff, so it can't be too often being false. Because it been happening for a very long time, and nobody don't see that. See it, not really true.
Absolutely. That's a fact. It is and has gotten worse and worse and worse with TV.
Hey, Salaki, Cap.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to say something real quick on that. You know, like you said, so heavy on that integration thing because it made me think about like around my way, right? It was a certain area, you know, where I'm from. It was pretty much all black, all Judah, right? And but you know, we had these, you know, the Arabs come in. You know, they got a store. They started off. They called the store Watergate. They started off with one Watergate, Cap. I myself done witnessed now. They got like 8 or 9 of them. You know. And we got a gas station. East Indians done took that over. We got the Chinese store. The girls go by the weave. All these places been right here in this small little radius, right, for 20 years at least. And they've gotten rich. They done start passing it down to their kids now, the workers in some of these stores and things of that nature. And you know, they disrespect us. You know, and like you said, with that integration, we haven't learned that it helped us to look at each other as the enemy, you know what I mean? But you know, these people getting rich right out of our neighborhoods while we feel like we gotta sell drugs to get money, or everybody around strung out living in the ghetto. They don't even live out there. They going home and living in their nice houses or whatever off the money that they're making off of us. And they'll get slick out their mouth and all of that. You can't even go get a free egg and cheese sandwich from there one, you know. And you know, I said a few words to one last night. I was at the gas station. She got kind of slick with me, you know what I mean? And I told him, I say, man, y'all come out here disrespect us. You getting rich off of us. If it weren't for us, you wouldn't even have this. You couldn't get no money.
That's right.
You know, and then it hurt my heart because in that same area, we killing each other. We fighting each other. But these stores been able to stand up. Ain't nobody sitting there shouting and one boycotted them. Went in there and whoop one of they, you know what I'm saying? The same way we sitting fighting each other every day. And it's just, you know, it's sad. And now on that last point, Cap, that they gentrifying the area. So now these same areas that was all black, these white is out here running dogs now, coming with that gay pride mess. Like I never in my life, in my lifetime, in my city, see a all black area again. And with that, I passed.
Yeah, that is horrible. And guess what? That line that you said to that heathen went in one ear and absolutely out the other.
Come.
He could care less about you bringing your money in, or even if you was not gonna bring your money in there. You know what? The next 100 niggas will.
Right.
Come.
100 niggas will.
So like if I could, Cap.
Go ahead,
Man, that's you know, that's a heavy point that also a call brought out, because I was talking to my rib the other day, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, why do you think, you know, LeBron James got all this money? Why do you think he ain't got no convenience stores or beauty shops that we can go get all this stuff from? He got millions of dollars. We see him signing huge contracts. All these black, why they don't have no convenience stores? Why they don't have no convenience stores, no Family Dollars, no Dollar General, stuff that's in the hood where we'll go spend our money, but you will see them buying, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff that don't really matter, putting more, you know, making the white economy flourish. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what our athletes and our people with a lot of money don't do. Go buy up the convenience stores in these neighborhoods. The ones that you know, when that brother got shot in South Carolina, Cyrus Carmack building, man, brother should have been jumping on to buy that store. You know what I'm saying? To prove to our people, look, man, we trying to change things, but they don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't do anything at all. Our money does not go in our neighborhoods because the white man, their accountant would tell them, I don't think that's going to be a good investment. I wouldn't buy on that side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go buy this white establishment and you'll never have to work again for the rest of your life. They do stuff like that, sir. So like,
yeah, that's a fact. They don't. They do not take the money And like you said, nobody's asking for a handout. You know what I mean? Nobody's asking you, oh man, give us $10,000 a piece since you got all the million. But like what you just said was a good idea. Was buy an industry, buy some stores, buy some warehouses, give some brothers and sisters some jobs.
That's
you can make some money, then they can make some money as
well. Come.
Like for instance, there's a video out with the Arab, the new scam at the pumps is that they got screws down in the pump to where when it hang up, it don't actually hang up. It'll leave it pressed in a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to where won't no gas come out, but it won't shut all the way off. So they got this. I got to figure out where the gas station was at.
Dang.
But the East Indian was going off. You know what I'm saying? The dude showed the screw on the pump, and he started going off. Then another one came outside. He started going off on him as well. You know, as he was exposing the scam. So, but you right though. Call these people make more money off of us. Like for instance, I remember one time I had my kids with me, and they was at the park. I took them to the park. You know what come after the park, boys? Snacks. You understand? They want snacks. They hungry and they thirsty.
Right.
So I took them to the store. Right. I said, "Damn, I'm just stop right here," and it was a gas station right off. Is that Salisbury? I can't think of where is this at. Right off of Highway 70, and I think it's Salisbury exit. I can't remember what. Turn around and go in there. And anytime I go in the store, I don't be buying much. So if I pick up an item, I say, "Oh, okay, this is $4.99." You know what I'm saying? This is $1.99. I add up my stuff in my head. I only get like 5-6 items anyway, right? But my kids, they wanted a bunch of snacks. I hooked them up, right? Got them all drinks, got them all they snacks, and I got my total in my head. And the dude rung it up, and the total was more. And I said, "Okay, let me do this like this." I turned around and I paid for it. He said, "All right, have a nice day." I said, "Let me get that receipt." I stood right there at the counter, turned their receipt around, and this dude overcharged me damn near 75 cents to $1 on every item that I bought. I said, "Dude," I turned one of the snacks around. I said, "Hey, this thing right here says 99 cents on the bag. Why I say $1.75 on my receipt?" Oh. I said, "Give my money back." I pushed all that shit back up on that counter and said, "Give my money back."
That's right.
And see, that's the problem. They think every nigga is stupid.
That's right.
When even the stupid niggas that's in there, they not stupid. They just misled. They've been misled to believe that all the other nations of people are they good. They're good people. We're the bad. You understand? That's what they believe. Due to Christianity, they go in there and they say, "Oh, hey, what's up, Khalid? What's up, Abdul?" They go in there and be cool with them. You understand? And so they don't even know that they getting an extra 50 cents or $1 on their order. They just paying for the shit. They don't even care. They don't even care. And I know he ain't just do that to me. I know he do that to every Negro that come in that store. And it's a shame that we keep going for shit like that.
Put a little olive oil.
So the thing that we should not do.
A little water.
Oh, somebody off mute?
Yeah, I got it, sir.
Okay, no sweat. So the thing that we should not do is, guess what? Go back to that establishment. I ain't been back to that establishment since. And that's been years. My kids, they damn near grown. I still got a couple more to go, but guess what? We ain't been there in hell. I ain't going for it. There was a gas station right down the street, right down the street on Delmore and Goodfellow. That gas station, they turned around and stomped this sister. The Arab gas station, they stomped this sister that came in there. Right? She's a regular customer, for whatever the issue was. I can't remember exactly what it was now, some years ago, but they was trying to get her out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Now this is a faithful customer of yours. I think it was about some change. That's what I believe happened. So they forcing her to get out the damn store, and the bastard kicked her on her way out. Kicked this sister out the damn door. This how the other nations of people see it. They didn't do like what Martin Luther King said, is other people gonna see how white people treat us, and they're never gonna do us like that. Hell, they joined in on it too.
Right.
They joined in on it too. What make you think that it is okay for you to put your hands and your feet on a sister that, number one, she's not going crazy, she's not violent, she's not attacking you, so you had no right to do that. The Arab gas station on Martin Luther King and Clara, crispy chicken, right? They sell crispy chicken in there. One of the sisters, that matter of fact, her name is Clara. She turned around and went in there one day. She stayed in an apartment building across the street, and we used to, me and this sister and the rest of the brothers here and sisters here, we used to do food drives together, right? And this sister went in there. She recorded it. She called me hurt and crying about how this goddamn Arab just did her, disrespected her in this store. She was upset about it. And she showed the video. She played. I said, "You recorded?" She said, "Yes." She went in there, right? The chick, she ordered her 2-3 pieces of biscuit. The chicken was not well done. And you know, we don't eat bloody meat. You understand?
Right. We
can't have no raw chicken. All right. So she said she got in her car, took a bite out of it. There go the red. She said, "Oh no, this ain't done." She goes back into the gas station. She's recording. She says, "Excuse me, my food isn't done." She said, "I would either like some more or my money back." You know what this bastard said? He said, "You crackhead bitch, you come in here and do this all the time."
Damn.
That's what he said. I saw the video. That's what he told her. She like, "Crackhead? Who the hell are you talking to? Do this all the time. What are you talking about?" That's what he told her. So did Martin Luther King plan work for the other nations of people to see how white people mistreat us and they stop? Or did they join in on it? You don't know if this woman no goddamn crackhead, and here you are calling her one.
Right.
And then here you are, your service was shit. Your food was not cooked right, like what it was supposed to be. And she very politely, she didn't go off. She wasn't clowning. She wasn't tripping. She wasn't high. She didn't appear to be high. None of that. But that's what that dude told her. He said, "You crackhead bitch, you come here, you do this all the time." Straight up. Crack. That's what we are to them, man. Crackheads. Yeah, we're nothing to them.
Oh God.
That's what we are. So buying our own gas station, that'll solve a lot of problems.
Man.
Having our own restaurant. Look, I told DMG about this last night. It was a brother, and this is how a lot of our businesses go. Is they can't survive all because guess what? We don't patronize. We don't go to them. Right. He was right down the street on this brother. I forgot his name too, but he had a chicken joint right on Martin Luther King and Arlington, and just a block and a half, 2 blocks up was this gas station with the crispy chicken I'm talking about. This brother had some good food and a nice little menu, right? And everybody bypassed the brother to go to the Arabs and get crispy chicken instead of going to the brother, the originator of the goddamn fried chicken. You understand? Niggas originated fried chicken. Come on now. Not the Colonel.
We perfected it, Cap. We perfected that fried chicken.
Not perfected it. We invented it.
Right.
Of course, we go perfect it We invented it. You understand? But they was bypassing this brother to go to the Arab to get uncooked goddamn chicken.
Damn.
And he had to do what? He had to close his doors. He went out of business. You know? And I'm gonna tell you something. And see, this is the difference between going to a black business versus a white business or a heathen business, a business of another nation. The sister that he had working the counter, pretty little young sister, you understand? I go in there, make my order. Oh, her attitude was shit. Oh, she had bad attitude. Had a bunch of problems that day. Goddamn. And I went to the brother. I said, hey man, I said, talk to you know, the sister that you got to count. She was horrible today. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't know what's going on with her, but she was horrible today, man. I don't even like how she took my order. I said, if it wasn't you, and I know you gonna cook some good food. I said, man, I wouldn't have got no food here. He said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna talk with her, man. And you know what that did? He talked to her, and that helped fix the problem. See, that's the shit that we can do when we come together. We can work shit out.
Right.
But you go to them Arabs, you get called a crackhead bitch, and then you get blamed for doing this all the time. They told her she does this all the time, and then you know what else he did? He turned her. She set her keys as she was. You know how sisters get sometimes. They put shit down, start taking shit off, earrings, and you know what I'm saying, snatch a wig off and shoes. Yeah, they take it off. Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They start taking all that shit off, chain and everything. They ready to get it. But guess what? She started setting her stuff down. She set her keys down while she's arguing with the damn Arab. And the dude picked up the keys from off the counter and hid her keys. She had to sit and wait for about 35 minutes. She had to go and threaten him with the police. She should have just called. That's what she should have did. Don't give these heathens no goddamn break. She should have called the police and said, this man stole my key. You know what I'm saying? That's what she should have did. But she went back in there because she thinking she lost them. She don't know where her goddamn keys at. She looking in the car. She looking on the ground. She thinking like, damn, somebody picked them up. And the whole time he had them. She goes back in there, asks them, she on the camera, where my keys at? And that motherfucking bastard threw them goddamn keys at her over that counter. I said, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't. And I ain't been there either. That's another gas station I ain't been to. My mother told me when we was young, she said, son, I don't care where you go. If you go to anybody's business and they mistreat you, anywhere you spending your money at, fuck them. Go somewhere else. So you ain't got to spend your money to get mistreated.
That's
that
right.
Sister down there at that restaurant, my child talking about, I ain't going nowhere till I get my food. Damn, I'm going somewhere else right now to order me some more food from somewhere else.
Damn you and your food.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. Goddamn right. You don't know how to cook no goddamn way.
Right.
You know? With the bird. Yeah, you gotta watch it.
So like Cap, I got a precept if I could.
Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse 3. This is an IPK. This is an ISUPK precept.
Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Mm-hmm.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Mm-hmm.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the white man give them leniencies, you know, when it comes to setting up these businesses in our neighborhoods. Okay, they know it's gonna increase revenues. They know they're gonna be able to collect taxes. But what they won't do is allow these heathens to come into their neighborhoods and set up shop. Okay, all right. But they are in league with them. They all the nations when it come to our downfall and keeping their feet upon our neck. Okay,
Damn right. That's a fact.
They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against them. And it goes on, you know. So you all that's out there, y'all can go to Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and read verse 6, and it'll tell you all the nations, you know, that are confederate against our downfall, that are in league together. Okay, and as it was, and this was way back then, and it's still happening. You know, it's still happening. They was against us then, and they're against us now. You know, and we got to come together, start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, so our king can come back and handle this business. You know, and deliver us out of this oppression. You know, I yield.
Damn right. Damn right. Excellent precept. Now check this part out real quick. This is in the book, The Story of the Birmingham Civil Rights Movement and Photograph, on page 21, Busing Kids to Jail. Check this out. And here you go. You got, let me see if I can get this thing in the show. You got the line of, let me see. There you go. You got the line of children with the police around them, as if they are hardened criminals, got their guns out and in their faces. It says on May 2nd, children ages 6 to 18 gathered at the 16th Street Baptist Church. Martin Luther King Jr. talked to the children, saying he was proud of them. Soon the kids began marching while singing freedom songs. And you know the famous song is "We Shall Overcome." We shall overcome. This is what the kids is out there singing, right? And it says, under Bull Connor's orders, police arrested the marchers and sent them to jail. Yet more children kept on marching. Now check this out. It says, police arrested these students. Now remember, the students are ages 6 to 8. And Martin Luther King said he's so proud of them. He is so proud of them for wanting to join the march. You know what happened? The march started losing momentum. And one of Martin Luther King's dummies, what is this man's name? This is a preacher, James Bevel. James Bevel said, wait a minute, parents aren't showing up, the adults aren't showing up. You know, man, this is losing momentum. Nobody wants to march anymore. People's feet hurt, right? He said, got it. We'll put the kids out there. He organized thousands of children to go marching. This is what Martin Luther King, and he co-signed this. He said, you know what? I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. And this is what happened. It says, police arrested these students after a children's crusade march in early May. Police arrested so many children on May 2nd that they ran out of paddy wagons. Now you know, check this out. That's a lot of goddamn arrests they done made. It's not like this. This was like the biggest arrest that they done made, because all of the parents, all the adults that they have arrested, they ain't ran out of no paddy wagon. And you know the goddamn adults is 2 or 3 and 4 times bigger than these babies. You know, man. So then check it out. It says they had to use school buses to take away all the young lawbreakers. They call these children lawbreakers. So they became criminals. They were arrested, given criminal records, right, for them breaking the law, because it was against the law for Martin Luther King to keep on demonstrating. They told him that. They told him to stop demonstrating. He kept on doing it anyway. And then he put the kids out there. It says on May 2nd, by the end of the day, 959 young people had been arrested. That's a lot of damn kids, man.
That's crazy.
They ran out of every kind of vehicle that they had that they could use. 1,000 damn kids. To
Dang.
transport so many, they ran out of transportation. Like, come on, man. You couldn't have thought. You proud of them for what? I'm not proud of you for you putting them out there. Man, we about to get to that too. That's next. All right. That's the next one. It says, let me see if I can show this picture real quick. I like showing this book. Did you get it?
It's like if I could real quick, sir.
Go ahead.
And just like you said, they were forced to do this, and you know what I'm saying. Like you said, that dirty civil rights pastor set the kids up to it, because we just read in the article that you had, there were thousands of black schools during this time. Thousands.
Mm-hmm.
They did not have to get forced into these white organizations, man.
No.
There were thousands of black schools.
Thousands.
You know what I'm saying? So that just proved the point and made it so true. Like, this is the extent your pastor will go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as putting your children on the line to get busted in the head with a brick, dogs sent on them, and taken to jail. You know what I'm saying? This is what your pastor's doing in the community. This is Martin Luther King's dream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. No, that was Martin Luther King. That was his dream. That was his dream. Yeah. Yeah. That one day white people was gonna judge niggas according to the content of their character versus the color of their skin. That was his dream. That's what he said.
Yeah,
and
right.
When you're dealing with a people that has no morals and is of a nothing but a murderous damn character, how the hell can you expect for them to look at you and judge you properly? Like, come on, man. When every time they see you, they see blood. They don't see. Oh, this is not just a black. This is a human being. This is another human being that deserves a chance at life and peace and tranquility. That ain't no. That's not what they see. It says blasted with hoses. This is on page 22. On May 3rd, more than 1,000 students gathered for another march. This time, Connor wanted to stop the demonstration before it began, using police dogs and fire hoses. So he said, "You know what? We gonna shoot them down with this water, and we're gonna sick these dogs on their black asses this time. We're gonna stop this shit. One way or the other." See, the white man turned up the juice. All you did was just turn up the volume on your song. You went from "We shall overcome" now to "We shall overcome." That's the only thing that you did, was just started singing loud and started marching along. But the white man said, "You know what? We ain't finna run out of paddy wagons today. We ain't finna run out of buses and shit. No.
Right.
These sick dogs on them. We finna stop this." And it said, firefighters blasted children. Now, this is the fire department. And matter of fact, if you can see this picture, it's 3 of them. The power of this hose is so hard. It's 3 of them holding on to each other so that they won't fall, so that they can point the water hose at the children and shoot them down. It's 3 of them holding on to. This is some powerful water. This is a powerful hose. To where it's 3 of them together. You got one holding it, pointing, and the other 2 helping hold him up and hold him steady, so he won't fall over because of the blast. And I used to do this for a living when I worked at Anheuser-Busch. I used to blast the tanks, and we used to use pressure up to, I think, 10,000 pounds. I think even 20,000. You understand? 20, and boy, that's some heavy shit right there. You understand? Holding that gun and blasting that goddamn thing. If you can't hold it right, that shit'll knock you over. You understand? It will knock you over. I'm telling you. So just imagine these children. Here the person that's holding the gun, you understand, the water hose, can turn around and you know, get knocked backwards. That's why he had 2 more people trying to hold him up. So guess what the water do to the children that's getting hit with it? You know what I mean? And it says firefighters blasted children with water, injuring some of them. The streams were so powerful that one boy's shirt was ripped right off. Others were pinned against buildings, knocked over cars, or rolled down the street. That's how powerful that water was. To where they getting hit with the water and they getting knocked over a whole damn car. And it said Birmingham fire chief did not want to turn hoses on the children, but according to the book Carry Me Home, kind of told the chief, turn them on or go home. That's what he told him. He told them turn them on or go home. This is what they was doing to little kids. Okay. Then it says 2 young protesters tried to avoid the blast of the fire hose. The water was strong enough to break a person's ribs. That's how hard that water was hitting them, to where it could break their damn ribs, man. And it injured some of them. It did. It hurt some of them. And the chief, he said, well, Connor said, turn it on or go home. So I guess we'll turn it on them niggers. We'll turn it on them niggers. Come on. I ain't going home. I got to get paid. That's what the chief said. You understand? And then it says on May 4th, 1963, the New York Times published this photo on its front page. You got that one where the dog was biting their brother and he was just sitting there taking it? You got that one, Marshala?
Let me see if I can find it, sir.
See if you can find that one, because that is pictures in this book that we got. Huh? Yeah, they do. We the only ones that want to forget how they treated us. We are the only ones. They recorded it so that they can remember. Why? Because every part of history to them is their history, and they love it all. They don't care about if it's child molestation. That's their history. They love it. If it's unaliving, that's their history. They love it. If it's oppression, right? Oppressing us, they love it. There it is. Make that one bigger if you can. This is what Martin Luther King taught this young brother to do. He's a teenager, right? It says, it shows a police dog attacking a high school student named Walter Gadsden. Bull Connor had ordered police to bring out the dogs, hoping they would scare students so much that they wouldn't march. They marched anyway. Police dogs tore the clothes and flesh of the demonstrators. One protester attempted to fight off one of the dogs with a knife, but police knocked the young man down and kicked him. So you know he got stomped. He got stomped in the process trying to defend himself from that damn dog. And you know, white people love dogs more than they love niggas. They love their dogs, but they hate you niggas. So it's like here he is trying to take it. You understand? The same thing that Ruby Bridges was told. Her mother told her, baby, ignore it. Don't worry about it. Don't stay strong. Just go to class. Just go to school. Endure. Just take it. Martin Luther King taught people to just take it. To sit there and get bit by a dog. No way in the world.
It's not a puppy. Oh,
No. Police don't have no puppies. There's no dogs. They got the biggest ones, and the ones that will bite you soon as you sick them on. That's the kind of dog they want. Soon as they say, you understand? That dog coming to get you, boy. They ain't playing with no puppy. No dog. They got to get trained and pushed. You know, go bite them, dog. Come on, go. No, they ain't playing with them guys. They got to
Cap.
go ready. Go ahead,
Hey, Cap, a little poodle teeth is too small to bite a nigga. They need somebody they need a dog gonna take a chunk out of nigga, Cap.
Mm-hmm. and it's taking a chunk out this little brother right now, man.
Yeah.
This
trying to go hard. He's trying to go hard.
yeah, I mean, yeah. He thinks that he's doing this for some good reason when he's not. There was no good reason for none of our people to be out there and put themselves in that type of danger.
Right.
Yeah, he was a high school student. Yeah, he was a teenager. No, he just taking it. He's taking the bites. Yeah. Yeah, he's taking the bites. You understand? Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Biting him some more. Look at it. And he just standing there. He just taking it. And you know what Martin Luther King told him? He said, I'm proud of you. Martin Luther King said, I'm proud of you for getting bit by that dog several times. Because here's another picture of the same little brother getting bit by the goddamn dog. Hey, look at it. Look, biting the brother in his ass. Look at it. This is insane, man. Why are we putting ourselves through this abuse? Black people suffer from, you know how women be in relationships with an abusive husband? And the husband come home from work and the wife is so excited to see him. She done cooked him his best meal. And she said, oh, honey, I'm so glad you're home. Just in time for dinner. And that bastard go, bitch, shut up, and slap her upside the wall. Say, who told you I was home? You understand? And she gets up and says, try to fix her face and say, well, I shouldn't have cooked so soon. You understand? She blamed herself for it.
Mm.
She blamed herself for the abuse. That's black people, man. That's what we suffer from. We have been suffering from an abusive relationship with these people, to where they sick dogs on us, and they say, why is it don't master just love me? I'll do anything. I was a nice guy. You start blaming yourself.
Yeah.
Our people blame themselves when we had nothing to do with any of this. White people hatred runs so long and so deep for us. It's insane. We ain't gonna never be able to touch it and reach it. But what we can say it again. Absolutely. The heel, that's the prophecy of when they were born. Esau and Jacob were born. But yeah, we absolutely see it. That's when that hatred started in the womb. You know, the white man hated the black man in the womb, and the black man was having to put hands on the white man in the womb. Absolutely. So now you are seeing good white folks full out hatred for niggas. Yeah. He ripping his clothes. The dog is bit him up so much he's ripping his clothes off. Yeah. Yeah. And all they was doing was peacefully protesting. Bull kind of said, I don't care if they are just peacefully protesting, just standing there. Sick the dogs on them. Turn them hoses on them or go home. Yeah, stupid. All of it was stupid. There was no reason, no good reason for any of this. Because we know we have been going through it since forever. We went through it in slavery. Like, the white man couldn't just, just force us to work. He had to lynch us. He had to beat us. He had to rape us. He would get mad at his wife. You know, his wife was a whore. So she done caught him sleeping with another plantation owner. Right? So then he get mad at her and take this shit out on us, come and sell us. You know what I mean? Splitting up our families. And they still do that today with the division of family services. Oh, they are dividing the shit out of our family. You understand? But they got all these different things that they have been doing. Why did Martin Luther King say he was so proud of them kids to want to join this mess? Why didn't somebody tell, hey man, listen, man, we ain't gonna put our kids out there. Wait, you mean to tell me that we already getting beat upside the head, and now you talking about taking the kids out there?
Right.
This old LGBT Christian preacher, you understand? Pastor Bevel turned around and said, man, there's kids out there. That'd be a great idea. No, the hell it's not. Now here's another point. I'm gonna read a couple more and then we're gonna get out of it. It says the scene in downtown Birmingham on May 3rd was pure chaos. Young protesters soaked with water were screaming. Police dogs attacked others. More than 1,000 black onlookers booed the officers. From a rooftop, some African American rained bricks and bottles down on police. A white man tried to drive his car into a gathering of marchers. Police officers barricaded 1,000 black citizens in a church, preventing them from marching. Finally, at 3 p.m., tension ceased. James Bevel, this is a Christian preacher, through a police bullhorn, urged black citizens to get off the streets. Eventually, they did. So the same idiot that thought that this was a good idea for the kids to go out there, now he's telling the kids to go back home. You stupid. They should not have been out there.
Right.
They should have been out there. How long have white people been driving their cars through our protest? That just happened a couple weeks ago, didn't it? Look that up for me, Marshawn. I think that just happened to where a white man drove his car through some protests. They've been doing this for the longest, man. They haven't stopped. They ain't gonna stop. And then it says, after the jails were full, police sent students to outdoor jail yards. Despite cool, damp weather, Condoleezza Rice, the future U.S. Secretary of State, lived in Birmingham as an 8-year-old. She saw these children huddled beneath tents. So Condoleezza Rice saw the kids in these encampments, right? The same way that they did our Ishmaelite brothers, the so-called Mexicans and sisters, they babies, had them in cages, wrapped in aluminum foil, selling them. Some of them never saw their parents again. Some of them parents never saw their kids again, doing all manner of evil to them. They did it to us first. And how dare you Negroes say that we not the same? How dare you say that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are not the same family when we all got treated the same damn way?
That's a fact.
We all got treated the same way. All right, so that's another one. So then it says, arrests increase and spirits soar. Check this out. On Saturday, May 4th, photos from Birmingham made the front pages of newspapers all over the country. Americans were astonished to view pictures of young people abused by police and firefighters. I can see, President John F. Kennedy said, why the Negroes of Birmingham are tired of being patient. What they should have been tired of was going out there protesting. That's what they should have been tired of. Being patient and wait. What the hell are you waiting for? You ain't waiting for nothing. Because every single thing that they gave you, they done took it away. It don't even exist anymore. This is insane. So it says the battles in Birmingham were far from over. Parents of jailed children gathered in anger at a demonstration on May 4th. Like some brought guns and knives. James Bevel had to calm them down. That's the preacher. It's the same preacher that thought it was a good idea. Can't you see that this shit was done from the start? No, not him. This is he a homosexual. I did say he a homosexual too, because he was, I'm sure. You understand? Martin Luther King was, Eddie Long was, all these preachers are. You understand? Right. James Bevel, he was a punk too. But the same preacher that said it's a good idea to get the kids out there, now they sent the same dumbass preacher to calm it down. All right. Now we still don't want no trouble. We still don't want no trouble. But you the one put the kids out there. Now that they all arrested, no more kids in sight. Now you trying to turn around and fix it. So, then it says, we're not going to have, okay, wait a minute. It says, okay, get off the streets now. This is how he addressed his people. This is how he addressed the ones that he turned around and persuaded and influenced them to even join the shit. So now that all of the kids then got arrested, now they getting tired of getting beat up. Here come the preacher with this sissy mess. And we ain't not finna fight. We don't want no trouble. Because you know that's what Martin Luther King was all about. He was all about non-violence. And guess what? You don't have to be violent to anyone, but you damn sure better protect yourself. You understand? Don't let these devils harm you. You know, don't turn around and just be walking and watching and talking and singing, and then here they come and bust you upside the goddamn head, and you just stand there and take it. Like the little brother that stood there and took the damn dogs biting him. See if you can find that picture, my Charlotte, with the kids in the encampment, the whole bunch of kids arrested, and see if we can find another picture of our Issacharite brothers and sisters, because it looked the damn same. It looked the goddamn same.
Mm-hmm.
With these little kids laying on the floors, trash everywhere. You understand? Look, it looked the damn same. So then it says, "Get off the streets now," he said through a bullhorn. "We're not going to have violence." However, marches did continue, and so did the arrest. Through May 6th, more than 2,000 protesters had been jailed. On the evening of May 6th, Martin Luther King Jr. spoke at a packed church. He praised the citizens for their courageous actions. Now, first off, yeah, the kids had bigger balls than Martin Luther King and James Bevel. You understand? They did. Because here you are, you an adult. You're supposed to know that. You're supposed to lead the children properly. But they didn't. They failed these children by sending them to the march and the protest to become criminals. They all got arrested and were convicted of breaking the laws because they did. They went out there, protested when they made a law saying don't protest. And the ISUPK, we don't protest. Our protest is getting out on the streets teaching the truth according to the Bible. That's how we protest. We are not going to march anywhere. We're not going to burn down your city. We're not going to break in your stores. We don't do none of that in the ISUPK. And they know it. And that ain't even the way. Furthermore, that's not even the way, you know, to do all of that. That's not how we get nothing done. We don't get anything done that way. You got some more pictures on that, Marshall? Because I swear I want to.
Yeah, I got that one. It's a little small. Let me see if I can find one a little bigger.
Because it's another one that's in the book.
Yeah, I got it. I think this may be it right here.
It's all on the. There you go. Now get the one of Issachar. That's another one. This is all of the children that they didn't arrest. Martin Luther King was a complete loser, man. He goes out there and praises them for their courageous actions. Never in the history of this nation, he declared, have so many people been arrested for the cause of freedom and human dignity. The church erupted in applause. For what? It should have turned around and got empty from everybody walking out after hearing this ridiculous shit. They should have said, what the hell are you talking about? For freedom and dignity. Nigga, my son is a felon now. And my daughters are felons now. The hell are we talking about? This ain't for no goddamn freedom. Now this is how they did our Issacharite brothers and sisters. The same goddamn way. The same way. And if you can see, if it's another picture, if you can see the they got like brown paper bags that they covered up with in the other one, in that book.
Okay, come on, Kyle. Let me see if I can find that one. So I want to see.
Yeah, that's how they did the so-called Mexicans. Our Issacharite brothers and sisters locked them up in cages, and they locked our sons and daughters up in cages too, while they was protesting, when they shouldn't have been out there protesting, man. Your leader is supposed to have way more sense than you. You might want to go out and march and protest, but your leader is supposed to be like Commander General Yohana and say, nah, you ain't going out there to do that. We ain't never going out there to do that.
Right.
This is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the way the Lord said do it. That's what Commander General Yohana told us. And that's what we follow. We ain't going out there singing no goddamn freedom song. What the hell are we singing a song for? You and like what song we gonna sing?
You know what those are? Consecration camps.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what those are. Going on the mic, just so everybody get it. Whenever you're speaking on the mic.
You know what these are? This is FEMA and concentration camps.
Yep.
That's what this is. And if they come in, they can take you from your parents. Set up bail where you won't be able to afford to get out of jail. This is exactly what it is. It's a FEMA camp. Yeah. And it's a concentration camp.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Got them out now, even today.
The church erupted in applause when the next thing King should have been seeing himself standing there by himself. Everybody should have walked out of there. So no, we ain't with this, man. We ain't with this. All right. So then it says this. It says, the king, I have a dream. Right? It says the outrage surrounding the Birmingham campaign contributed to the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. On August 28, 1963, some 250,000 people, black and white, demonstrated in the nation's capital. They sang freedom songs, such as "We Shall Overcome." You knew that was the first one, right? You knew that was the first one, right? The "We Shall Overcome." But do you know white people are not impressed with that goddamn song? White people are so much so not impressed by it, they sing the goddamn song. They sing it. You remember the white woman that sang that at the White House when Barack Obama got inaugurated? When the African got inaugurated into the White House, she jumped on the mic and said, "We shall overcome." They don't give a damn about you thinking you gonna overcome. Not them.
Right. Right.
Not them. They don't care nothing about that. It says, "And ain't gonna let nobody turn me around." That's another song. We gotta look up the lyrics for that one. Cause I wanna know what that one sound like. What the hell is the lyrics and how that song sound? Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Lord have mercy. Martin Luther King Jr., during his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, might still have been thinking of Birmingham when he said, "I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious races, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers." That's what this fool said. He said, listen, I'm gonna read this again. This is why I said this dude is no legend, man. He is a loser.
Hey, Cap, I got them lyrics for you if you're ready.
God, I got you 1 second. It says, "I have a dream that one day down in Alabama," this is specific, Alabama specifically, right? "With its vicious racists." That's just like the dogs that they were sicking on the children, biting the ass and the legs and the arms of children, right? Martin Luther King said, in Alabama, with its vicious racists, you know, like a vicious dog that attack anybody, right? Martin Luther King knew that the people that he was joining us together with were extremely vicious. Oh, they was vicious. It says that little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. The March on Washington attracted freedom lovers from all over the nation. Their demands for justice helped inspire Congress members to pass an anti-segregation bill. Oh my God. And guess what happened to that anti-segregation bill? Make sure y'all tune in to the discussion that's going down 6:15. You understand, with me, myself, Captain K, and the one and only DMG. You understand, from Paradigm Shift TV 314. This brother is a Martin Luther King Jr. fan, and we are going to be talking about this again. It's going to be part 2. All right, so make sure y'all tune in. But go ahead, Maya Charlotte, give me the lyrics to that song.
Okay, come on, sir. It said the lyrics to the ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. It says, turn me round, ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I just keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom land.
No, that's terrible. that's horrible, man. That's horrible. Why we couldn't just be free on our side of the goddamn town, man? You know, when it was separated, right? When they had the line split down the middle, and they had the nigger side, and they had the white only side. You understand? Why the hell couldn't we be free on our side? We could have been. You know what would have happened if Martin Luther King had that in his brain? Ruby Bridges would have never went through what she went through. She would have went to school with other black children and would have had a ball. She would have had a ball. She would have made a bunch of friends. You understand? The woman is already intelligent. She would have excelled. She'd have really took off. You understand? She would have really took off. Okay? And guess what? What's the other one? Read that other one real quick, my child. The Arizona, what is it? Arizona 9.
Come on, sir. The Little Rock 9.
Yeah, Little Rock 9.
The Little Rock 9 were a group of 9 African American students who bravely integrated Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas in September 1957. Their historic enrollment sparked the Little Rock Crisis, a major flashpoint in civil rights movement that challenged state enforced segregation. Says the crisis unfolds. The background: 3 years after the Supreme Court landmark 1954 Brown versus Board of Education ruling declared public school segregation unconstitutional, the Little Rock School Board planned to gradually integrate. State resistance: Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus actively opposed integration on September 4th, 1957. He deployed the Arkansas National Guard to block the 9 teenagers from entering Central High School. Federal intervention. Following weeks of escalating tensions in the hostile mob, President Dwight Eisenhower federalized the Arkansas National Guard and deployed 1,000 paratroopers from the U.S. Army and 101st 1st Airborne Division. The entry on September 25th, 1957, the troops successfully escorted the Little Rock 9 into the school. The students ranging in age from 15 to 17 were selected based on their excellent academic records and resilience. Melba Padillo Bills, Elizabeth Eckford, Ernest Green, Gloria Ray Callmark, Carlotta Walls Lanier, and Terrence Roberts. Jefferson Thomas, Minnie Jean Brown Trickey, Thelma Mothershed Ware.
Mhm.
The aftermath and legacy. Despite armed federal protection inside the building, the students endured relentless verbal and physical abuse from segregationists, classmates throughout the academic year. Ernest Green made his
relentless verbal and physical abuse from segregationist classmates. You see how they make nice terms for them? You know what I mean? Call them a segregationist classmate instead of just a goddamn murderous and a goddamn unaliver and a killer like what they really are. You understand? Violent, you know, all the shit that they like calling us. Why don't just call them that? A segregationist classmate. God damn. Go ahead,
Come on. Ernest Green made history as the first African American to graduate from Central High School in May 1958. The remaining students eventually transferred or finished their education through correspondence, but their sacrifice permanently altered the course of African American civil rights.
Now, the other students, the other 8, said, "Man, fuck that. Y'all can have this. We ain't finna do what this every day." They had some sense. But Ernest Green, he said, "No, you know, I'm gonna keep on. Ain't nobody gonna turn me around." Ain't that what they said, Marshall?
Oh God, sir.
Nobody gonna turn me around. So the whole time he at school trying to learn, he getting punched upside the goddamn head. He got spit on his goddamn homework. He tried to turn his homework and he pulled it out his bag and he got spit all over his shit. You understand? He sat and endured that abuse. That is crazy, man. And I'm gonna play this as soon as this will finish playing. We can drop it.
Come on, sir.
Here's another incident involved. I mean, it happened everywhere, man. I can go to every city, every state, to where nothing but these violent acts against black people, you know what I'm saying, by white people is recorded. And it's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah. Yep.
We don't teach our kids to hate anybody. All we want for our kids is to love and to get a decent education and to live decently as human beings. But we're not even distinguished as human beings as far as East Boston goes or South Boston. We're niggers.
And she is absolutely correct. Niggas don't be going around teaching their children. We ain't got time for that. You understand? You are a loving people. They are not. Like she said, all we teach our kids to do is to love. You understand? We don't teach them to hate. But y'all do. And you better know that. You notice that they don't have this problem when it comes to nobody else. Why don't you see the white man protesting like this against the Arabs? You know what he did to them? He welcomed them right into their school. They didn't have to put up a fight. Because of black folks' mistreatment and abuse, you know what I'm saying? And them putting this civil rights act in place, the other nations of people get to walk right on in. You notice that the Chinese, they don't have a problem with the Chinese like this. They don't just run up to the Chinese, going off on them, calling them Bruce Lee. You understand? Calling them chinks. They don't do that to nobody else, man. But they do that shit to us. And why is it just us? And then it's always us not even bothering them.
It's like if I could, yeah.
We just we just wanted to go to their school. We just wanted to learn with them. And they protested against us. They beating up our kids as they go, 9 of them go to school. You understand? They pull all their kids out of a school when one little black girl come in. Just one. Just one little nigga. They didn't even want to see one in there. And then what happened? All the whites moved out and then it become an all black school. So did it work? Did the fighting work? Did the thing Ruby Bridges went through for her retarded ass parents? Did it work? No, it didn't. It didn't work. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I'm gonna say, Cap. The Asians got to stop the hate bill when a white boy couldn't stop going into their massage parlor getting a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? They got an Asian stop the hate bill. He couldn't control himself, so he went in there and killed all and unalived all the Asian prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. Yep. Let's play some more of this.
And I would be damned if I had any child of mine exposed to anything like that. I wouldn't want my child to sit beside it because, see, I'm not going to teach it to hate. And that's what's happening. That's the lesson that those kids have been getting out there in South Boston. Stand beside mommy, sweetie, and throw a rock at the nigger.
This clip is from Eyes on the Prize, a PBS documentary series covering the civil rights movement in America. In 1974, a federal judge ordered the city of Boston to desegregate its public schools by busing black students into white neighborhoods and white students into black ones. The city erupted, and South Boston became ground zero.
But the fight to correct years of miseducation was overshadowed by fear and violence. In October, a South Boston mob pulled a passing black motorist from his car. A policeman fired shots over the heads of the crowd and pulled the man to safety. For the first time, the mob violence in South Boston was echoed in Roxbury. Groups of black students roamed the streets, pelting white passersby with rocks.
After months of daily racial violence inside,
See, the YNs ain't going for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They turn around and retaliate. They said, fuck that, man. They ain't finna keep doing that. And these Christian ONs are a disgrace. You understand? Because guess what? Had they taught them properly, you know what I mean, what to do, then they would have never been going through this. They wouldn't have had to get out there and throw no rocks back. You know what? Because we would have been on the black side of the fence. And they would have been on the white side. We would have been in our school. We had thousands of them. We'd have been in our school. They would have been in theirs. And everything would have been fine. You understand? That's equal, ain't it? Ain't that equal? Ain't that what Martin Luther King was fighting for? Equality? That's equality. Let them stay on their side and we stay on ours. That's equal. Let them have their businesses and we have ours. Can you imagine black business owners that was watching black people force their way into a white establishment? Meanwhile, the black establishment is empty and going broke. It's
imbalanced
and going broke, all because you over there where they don't even want to serve you. We ain't got no Negro pie in here. What it make you think this apple pie is for Negroes? What are you talking about? You must have came into the wrong establishment. You understand? 35 miles on down the road. Man, that's what we should have did. And it wouldn't have been such a fight now to what do they say? Shop black. They got a saying out there that says tells black people to shop black. Find a black store to shop at. Find a black restaurant to eat at. You understand? Find a black mechanic to get your car fixed. Okay? We got a saying like, and that's just as racist, you understand, as it could be. To tell somebody to shop black. And that's what we need to do. That's what we should have done long time ago. We should have stayed totally separate from this guy. It could have been equal. They could have been on their side, and we could have been on ours. And that would have been equal. We'd have been over on this side, kicking it. Ooh, we'd have been kicking. we'd have been kicking it. When you go back and you think about what was that? Tulsa, Oklahoma, the most thriving. It wasn't the only one. They like to portray it as if this was the only black community that we had, but it wasn't. But this is the most thriving one that we had. We had airport, planes, bus companies, our own industries, everything. How long did it take for $1 to go out the community, Marshall? What was it? Was it a month?
I think it was longer than that, Cap. I can look it up.
Google it for me real quick. I can't remember what it was, but it took a long time for just $1 to go out of our community. Now, since we got the Arabs on this corner, we got the Chinese on that corner, we got the white man on that corner, we got all the other nations of people, businesses in our communities, and on every damn corner that we have, money go out soon as we get it. Money goes out as soon as we get it. I want to see how long it takes for the black community. Now, go ahead.
He said $1 could circulated 36 to 100 times within the community, and in some cases stayed for almost a year before leaving.
Oh, so you think about that. To where your money stay with you. Your black dollar stayed black for over a year or more. Because guess what? If it takes that long for it to go, it don't even need to go out. Whatever it's going out for, we just need to figure out what it is and where to get it. You understand? And we can get it, buy it, and supply it. But guess what? No. Martin Luther King said, no, you know what? We're going to force our people to go into these restaurants, sit in there, and make them serve us food. And meanwhile, like I said, the black business went straight down the tube. Went straight down the goddamn tube. How long it take now, Marshall? Look that up for me. Halakama, you want to say something, bro?
La Adawan.
Oh, okay. Okay, no sweat. How long you say, Marshall?
6 hours.
It takes
I think it's faster than that, but
that's soon after the nigga got his paycheck.
Right.
That's soon after you get your check and get ready to do whatever it is that you want to do while you off now. 6 whole hours and your black dollars is going all the way out of your door. You understand?
Right.
Good goddamn night. And it's gonna take you another hard 40 hours a week for you to get some back.
And compared, so like what I could, sir, compared to other nations, in some nations their dollar circulates 20 days and 28 days. And they say some white communities 17 days, and ours leaves in 6 hours. So lucky. Dang.
6 hours. Soon as you get your paycheck, money gone. Money is gone, boy. That's crazy.
Gone.
That is crazy. Let's finish this and then we get out of here. I promise I get you brothers out of here.
Boston schools, it finally came to a head. On December 11th, during a shoving match in the hallway, a 17-year-old white student was stabbed by an 18-year-old black student. Word spread.
Does this sound familiar?
Very.
Well, Anthony, this sounds real familiar. Said white folks have been forever fucking with us, man. And they not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop just because it's 2026. Are you crazy? You are dealing with an animal. They are animals, man. And here go a brother that's getting harassed by a devil, because that's what was going on in all them schools. And he ended up defending himself. And here go all of the chaos after the brother defends himself. Same thing that's happening right now today. What you Negroes better understand is we ain't living in no different and no better times. We are going through the same exact thing all over again. We're going to keep going through it until you get it through your big, dumb, black head that we should not be joined together with these people. That was a bad idea.
spread fast. By mid-afternoon, 1,500 white residents had surrounded the building, and the black students inside were trapped.
I remember the police cars coming up the street, attempting to, and turning over the police cars. And I was just amazed that they could do something like that. And they tried the police.
That angry mob of white people start flipping over the police cars. They say, "Oh no, you ain't finna help these niggas. We finna get them." Big angry mob of 1,500 devils. You understand? 1,500 devils, and they flipping over police cars like, "Nah, y'all ain't finna save them. We finna get them. We finna get them."
Tried to get horses up. They wouldn't let the horses get up. They stoned the horses. They stoned the cars. And I thought that day that we would never get out of South Boston High School.
Black community leaders and officials worked out a rescue plan. Volunteers rode decoy buses to the school.
Finally, it must have been 2:30 or 3 o'clock that afternoon. All of a sudden, all you heard was, "You're going out the back door. You're going out the back door." At that moment, we had to run to the buses.
While the decoy buses distracted the mob at the front of the school, other buses pulled up to the back. The black students and leaders made it out of South Boston safely. Michael Faith did not die, but his stabbing and the ensuing riot further polarized the city.
We going to do the same stuff right now to this day, man.
Oh, sir.
With these people, man, you can't reason with them. You cannot reason with someone that's unreasonable.
That's right.
It is not going to happen, man. You know, hey, Shalom, Mika, I see you in the chat. And like I said, until we turn around and get our minds right and realize, like the next show we doing coming up on STATL Connect is going to be, are black people ready for a race war? Because you know that's the topic now. You know, that's the topic now. Is all black people ready for a race war? I'm gonna give you that answer too. Okay. The same way I gave you the answer today about, was Martin Luther King Jr. a legend or a loser? He was definitely a loser. He was definitely a loser because none of this stuff that he planned worked. None of it actually worked, man. We are still suffering from the same injustice that we were suffering from way back then. It's just a little different now, that's all. Just a little different. And switched it up a little bit, that's all.
Yeah.
And switched it up a little bit. So like I said, all we got to do is switch back to our God, not that Christian God that Martin Luther King was talking about, that he had a dream from. Martin Luther King said that God gave him that vision. And let me tell y'all something, that came from the pits of hell. Ain't that what the Christians like to say? That came from the pits of hell. God ain't gave him that vision, because look at what they've been doing to us ever since then. You know, and hey, Mika, we ain't waiting on nothing. We doing it.
That's right.
We doing it. Like you say, let's do something. Let's do something. Come on.
Call this. So like Cap, I was gonna tell her, call the school.
Damn right. Let's see if you are willing to do what the Lord said do. Okay. Let's see. And listen, I ain't see what Garfield say do. I ain't talking about doing what he say do, because Garfield another damn goofy like Martin Luther King. He don't have the answer. He don't know what to do. But we doing the ISUPK. So let's do something, sis. Let's see if you ready. Go ahead, Marshall.
Now I was gonna say, we get that in a lot. You get that a lot, right? Saying what we waiting on, let's do something. We doing something in the ISUPK, and all those people that say that sit back and watch us do these works. won't you join us? You know what I'm saying? If you're not with us, you against us, man. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to see a change, because every man that came into this school had to change. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see a real change, you know what I'm saying, get in this school and be a part of the change. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, sir.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So let's see. And let's see if we can truly overcome. Come on, Mika, let's do it.
Lock your cap.
Go ahead.
I got a couple precepts, if I could.
Come on with it, and then we roll.
Comic-Con, the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. Okay, this land belonged to the Native Indians. Okay, and it was taken from them. Yep. Okay, they took their land and then made them pay for water for their own. That's like somebody coming in your own house, stealing all your possessions, and then stealing all of your food out of your refrigerator. And then when you hungry, they make you pay for the food that they just stole from you. Okay, that's what happened to our brothers. That's what happened to us. Okay, so it says in verse 3, we are orphans and fatherless. You know, Officer Mashallah just showed those pictures of our Latino brothers and sisters that was covered up in aluminum foil. You know, Trump got those babies, our babies. They've been taken from their parents. Some of them to never see their parents again. Yeah. Mothers, many of our sisters have become widows and childless, and that's all in the scriptures. It says we are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. Verse 4. We have drunken our own water. That's why now the dollar don't stay in our community because we don't own nothing. Because everything has been taken from us, and now we got to pay them for what rightfully belongs to us. Okay, without ownership, even you rappers, y'all don't even own y'all masters. The dollar can't stay in the community. The money can't stay in the community. So it says we have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Even if you can't even build a house. Matter of fact, you can't even collect rainwater. That's against the law. You can't even go fishing. The brothers in Jamaica, you can't even go fishing without a permit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all in the scriptures. And this is the last one, Cap.
Come on.
Verse 5. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. And you gotta go to your slavery in the morning. I yield.
Damn right. You ain't getting no rest, boy. Because the devil wants you on that job. You understand? Not at 8:01, not 8:02, but you better be there at 7:50. You understand?
What they say, Cap? 15. Yeah, you 15 minutes. You late.
Tell me.
You there 15 minutes early. You late. God dang.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's what they say.
Come.
That's what that devil said. Why he come up with lines like that? Because he wants you niggas on the job, ready to work.
Ready.
See, Dolly Parton, the only one that had a job to go to, and she liked it. Working 9 to 5. That was a song. That bitch makes going to work sound like it was a good thing to do. See, till I got a job, I was God damn. You know, I'm sweating like I'm working hard as hell. Like what the hell? What is this? You understand? And they wonder why we call it slavery in the ISUPK. This is a slavery. You understand? This is captivity, man. Working these jobs is slavery.
Go.
You know, and they steady coming up with more and more ways to pay you less, insure you less. They only pay for insurance no more. You know what I mean? That shit is so hard to get and so expensive. You know, I remember a sister had said her insurance on her job, she was forced to take the Obamacare because it was slightly cheaper than she said, but it was so expensive she couldn't even keep that. It was so high, the insurance was so damn high, the Obamacare was too damn much too. But she was saying how the insurance it had jumped up real high, she couldn't afford it. Her kids walking around with no insurance, couldn't go to the doctor. You know what I mean? And then got that Obamacare mess and still couldn't go to the goddamn doctor.
Still.
She couldn't even afford it for the kids. That was just the plan for herself.
Mm-hmm.
She said they were too damn much. They was taking too much money out of her check. So they coming up with all kinds of ways to pay you less, you know. But then guess what? They make sure that you're gonna work twice as hard.
That's right.
They gonna always make sure you niggas work twice as hard. You finna get no break. You was not machine. Oh no, you ain't get no forklift. Walking over there. You understand? You ain't finna get nothing to make your job easy. I ain't finna do it. Yep. But look, Israel, we finna get out of here. We'll be back on at 6:15. It's an Israelite conversation with DMG. All right, this is going to be part 2 to me and his first Martin Luther King discussion. He is a Martin Luther King Jr. fan. You understand? The brother really believes in his heart that Martin Luther King and his movement made a difference. And guess what? We are going to show that it didn't. It did not make not now bit of difference, man. And with that, Shalom Israel, stay tuned for the show going down tonight, 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in to STATL Connect podcast going down Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then tune in to them classes. We got the history class going down Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. We got the law class going down Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all stay tuned in, all right? And with that, pay your tithes. And Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, family.
Shalom, Israel.
All right, Akim. Shalom. Yep,
Shalom, Cap.
Shalom, Cap. Shalom, Officer Mashallah.
Hey, Shalom. You have a thumb.